ended, but the political storm continues. The latest flashpoint is former Congress President Sonia Gandhi's rally in Hubli, which she held over the weekend. While she did expectedly attack the BJP in her speech, the Congress's official Twitter handle quoted Sonia Gandhi as saying, "The Congress will not allow attacks on Karnataka's sovereignty." This was the ammunition that Prime Minister Modi and the BJP needed in this last leg before voting. But will this turn out to be a turning point in the election?
इस तरीके के शब्द का शब्दावली का इस्तेमाल करना यह शो बताता है कि वह मानसिक दिवालियेपन में है। वोट की राजनीति के खातिर हर कुछ करने के लिए तैयार हैं।
बिल्कुल जो उन्होंने भाषण दिया है वो संविधान की भावनाओं के खिलाफ है, भारत की एकता और अखंडता के लिए खतरा है। इसकी जितनी भी निंदा की जाए वो कम।
देश एक रहना है, ये देश को खतरे में डालना चाहती है, इन टुकड़े टुकड़े गैंग का नेतृत्व कर रही है।
She has never spoken anything about like that. It's at YouTube and Facebook, Twitter. The video is available. Prime Minister is lying, and as a member of Parliament, I will move a privilege motion against Prime Minister on this lie.
And the BJP went straight to the Election Commission demanding action against Congress and Sonia Gandhi. The party has claimed that Congress has always sided with forces that oppose the Indian state and alleged that there is a well-designed conspiracy to provoke staunch nationalists and that the sole purpose is to disrupt the very being of the Indian state. The BJP called this a bid to garner votes from a few communities or groups. But a transcript of her full speech indicates that Sonia Gandhi did not use the word sovereignty during her 11-minute speech. So the Congress latched on, accusing the BJP of fakery and falsehood. The Congress accused the BJP of denigrating Karnataka's Swabhiman or self-respect. The party demanded that Prime Minister should answer on corruption charges against his party's state government and that excuses cannot be the refuge of the BJP. But the problem is, not so much Sonia Gandhi's speech, it's a tweet that the Congress party put out from its official handle on her speech. Sonia Gandhi campaigned in Hubli after around 4 years. Soon after, the Congress tweeted about her rally and quoted that the Congress will not allow anyone to pose a threat to Karnataka's reputation, sovereignty or integrity. Congress leaders claim that there is no proof that these words were spoken by Sonia Gandhi at the rally. They even attacked the BJP for twisting her speech. But the main issue here is that if this tweet misquoted Sonia Gandhi, then why is that tweet still there in the public domain? Why is that tweet not been deleted by the Congress Twitter handle? Meanwhile, the Election Commission of India has written to the INC President Mallikarjun Kharge asking him to clarify and rectify this social media post referring to the term sovereignty in the context of the state of Karnataka. Let me now open this up to our guest. Sanju Verma of the BJP is joining us. Adil Singh Bopra of the Congress. T.R. Prasad Gowda is leader of the JDS. And Nistula Habar is political editor of the Hindu newspaper. Sanju Verma, the Congress is saying that Sonia Gandhi never used this word sovereignty in the context of Karnataka in her speech in Hubli. Sanju Verma, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes, I can. Zaka, let's be very clear about one thing. That the petition with the Election Commission, which has been signed by top BJP leaders, including Bhupender Yadav, Jitendra Singh, who's a union minister, Anil Baluni and Om Pathak, it categorically quotes that there is a tweet put out by the Congress handle, and in that tweet, the Congress handle has made a reference to the speech made by Sonia Gandhi on the 6th of May in Hubli. And the Congress handle has said that Sonia Gandhi said that the Congress will not allow anyone to pose a threat to Karnataka's reputation, sovereignty and integrity. And let me tell you very categorically that a screenshot of the said tweet has also been made available to the Election Commission. So that's that, and there is no room for any opacity on this count. Point number one. Point number two, for the Congress in hindsight to start whining and crying that this is yet another desperate tactic by the BJP. I think, we've really passed that particular phase. The Karnataka election, I have no qualms in saying it's going down to the wire. And while allegations will fly thick and fast between both the key parties in the fray, the limited point is this. While the Election Commission has the wherewithal to decide what it needs to do, given the material in its possession given by the BJP, my limited point is that the Congress being in bed with terror apologists, being in bed with terror sympathizers, saying we will ban the PFI, very well knowing that the PFI was already banned by the BJP recently in September 2022, going and openly soliciting, partnerships with the SDPI. The SDPI, I'm told, has also now decided to withdraw candidates from Mangaluru and Udupi at the behest of the Congress party. So I just want to tell the Congress, it is not the BJP that is desperate. It is the Congress which is desperate because we have a report card to showcase.
Adil Boparai, all you needed to do is to ask the INC Twitter handle managers to delete that tweet and say that a mistake has been made. In fact, if you go to Twitter and check the INC India handle, it still is there saying, and it's being attributed to Mrs. Gandhi, saying that she said that we will not allow any stain to the reputation or sovereignty of Karnataka.
Well, Zaka, I hope I'll be extended the same courtesy as my friend from the Bharatiya Janata Party. Point number one, and I think it is high time that the BJP and their overground workers understand this. They are making a grave allegation against an honorable lady who lost her husband for the unity and integrity of this country. She hails from a family which has shed its blood for the unity, integrity, and sovereignty of this country. So therefore, when you make such an allegation against an honorable lady of the stature of Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, I think it just demonstrates the intellectual bankruptcy and the desperation of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Number one. Number two, I challenge the BJP. I reiterate, I challenge the BJP. They must put out audio or video proof where Mrs. Gandhi has said this. Because the reality is she's never said this. So therefore, the Bharatiya Janata Party is literally tilting at the windmills. In a normal democracy, in a robust democracy, any incumbent goes to the people with his report card. He goes to the people with his report card and his vision for the future. What does the Bharatiya Janata Party do? It attacks late Shri Rajiv Gandhi. What the Bharatiya Janata Party does? It attacks the Congress for turmeric. Can you imagine that desperate...
24/7. So don't sit here and give me a bhashan on political morality.
One second, ma'am. One second. He did not interrupt you. He did not interrupt you. Ma'am, please. He did not interrupt. But Adil, I've given you adequate time. You still haven't answered the question. I haven't got an answer to the question you asked. Sorry. One second. Ma'am, one second. Just Adil on the screen, please. Adil, please answer my question. Why is that tweet still attributed to Mrs. Sonia Gandhi on the INC Twitter page, which means the INC stands by this?
The Congress party is not answerable to CNN News 18 or the BJP spokesperson. We are not answerable.
So
to
you stand by the fact. No, you stand by it, right?
Don't interrupt me.
You stand by the tweet, right? You stand by it.
Don't interrupt me. Hear me out. You're doing a hatchet job, but don't interrupt me. The fact of the matter is that the Prime Minister has to speak about 40% corruption in Karnataka. He has to speak about inflation. He has to speak about unemployment. He has to speak about all the issues which the people of Karnataka are grappling with. This is a non-issue. This is absolutely a non-issue which did not warrant a 30-minute debate on prime time on one of the leading channels of this country. But be that as it may,
sir, with due respect, I don't come and tell you what cases, what briefs you should take and not take. I would expect you to respect the same. I mean, what we choose or not choose, what becomes the talking point in an election campaign is not decided by news channels. It's decided by political parties. And what
May
is an
I
issue
come
to
in,
the
Zaka? You've
people
given
and
him
what
a
is
free
not.
run.
One second, I'm speaking right now.
Live reason
What is an
equality
issue
of
to the
your video.
people, what is
I
not an
challenge
issue
you,
to the
Zaka.
people is not for
You're a
news channels
leading
to
journalist
decide.
of this
It's for the
country.
people to
Where is
decide.
the audio
Let me
and
ask.
video proof?
Let me ask. No, you still haven't answered the question as to why that tweet is still there. But
I
be
am
that
not
as it may,
answerable to you. Let me
I'm
make
not.
it loud and
I'm
clear.
not.
I
I'm
am
not.
not
No,
answerable.
one second. One
Because
second.
this is
I'm
a
now
complete
moving on to
distortion.
Nistula Hebar. And I want to ask Nistula, you've been there, you've been looking at this campaign, particularly in the last week or so, from personal attacks against the Prime Minister, this whole Bajrang Dal controversy, and now, of course, this whole sovereignty controversy. How
Right.
much do these issues, Nistula, in the final week, swing the undecided voter? Do these issues matter at all, or ultimately are the voters of Karnataka going to vote on bread and butter issues?
Zaka, that's always a mixed thing when it comes to elections. You really never know what the voter takes on board when they go to vote. Whether they go to vote last minute, something happens and changes their mind, or they've already made up their mind 6 months beforehand, looking at the record of a government that they're going to be voting on. That is something that depends on election to election. In this particular case, though, I would like to say that I don't think that the Congress party was, I don't think that the former Congress party president was well served by her own party, because she didn't say those things, because we have also in the Hindu gone through the transcript of what she had said actually in that speech. And I can't understand why the social media team of the Congress party has it on their Twitter handle even now, because that is a question that needs an answer. As far as this becoming an issue, the BJP has a very, very good system of communication to their voters and to whoever they want to reach out to in terms of political communication. This was a loose ball. They should not have thrown it to the BJP at the last minute, just on the last day of campaigning. And it really, I don't think Mrs. Gandhi was very well served by her party. So the Congress will have to be asking these questions. Whether this will affect the election, the voting or anything, that I think all survey companies will have to do, will have to take it on board, will have to do surveys, etc. Like they did with the Bajrang Dal issue. When the Bajrang Dal bit came in the Congress's manifesto, there was a lot of hue and cry. The BJP did take it on board and went aggressive with it. In certain areas of Karnataka where the Hindutva project is alive and well, and people vote on the basis of identity issues, Hindu identity issues, and where SDPI and PFI are issues that affect voting in the population, the Congress's own surveys and other surveys found that this Bajrang Dal issue has resonance there, not so much in other places, and could possibly also lead to some sort of a consolidation of the Muslim vote for the Congress vis-a-vis the JDS. Because I believe, Zaka, this Karnataka election, everybody has their own strength, areas of strength, but the majority, the party which gets the majority, that will be decided, I think, through the 59 seats of Southern Karnataka, where it's Congress versus the JDS.
All right, and that's an area where the BJP has also been trying to make inroads for multiple elections now for a number of years. Whether or not they'll be able to do that in the Vokaliga heartland, we'll wait and see. But I want to ask T.R. Prasad Gowda, it's a good time to bring in the senior JDS leader. Mr. Prasad Gowda, particularly in the last 1 week or so, what is happening is, because of this high decibel campaign, national leaders of the BJP, Congress all descending on Karnataka, and most of these national issues taking preeminence, it seems like the two national parties are squeezing out the third player, which is your party, the JDS.
Actually, to be honest with you, Jacob, these two national parties, Congress and Bharatiya Janata Party, they are exhibiting, people can very well understand, they are exhibiting their own egos. They are trying to insert their own egos into the state of Karnataka. At this point, at this hour, what the people of Karnataka require that they are not concentrating on that. And because although though BJP has ruled this our state for last 3.5 years, they have forgotten the governance. They have forgotten the law and order, everything they have forgotten. They are bringing national leaders just to avoid, just to cover up all their, looking us. And as well as Congress also making this kind of statements. What I wanted to tell you at this hour is, people of Karnataka requires a local state leader like H.D. Kumaraswamy, who can take care of the people's minimum needs,
Okay.
who can take care of their agricultural problems, who can take care of their health problems, who can take care of day-to-day problems. That is the one person can deliver it. That is only Kumaraswamy.
So let me ask
Kumaraswamy-
Sanju Verma of the BJP. Both Congress
Or
and
the-
JDS spokespersons are making the same charge against you, that by talking about sovereignty or Bajrang Bali or personal attacks on the Prime Minister, the issues that matter to the voters of Karnataka are price rise, inflation, lack of jobs, the corruption allegations against your state government. Why are those issues not being addressed by the BJP?
Zaka, you've asked me a lengthy question. Now I need 2 minutes to respond without beating around the bush. And I just want to tell the Congress panelists, like, you are not answerable to the BJP. The BJP is certainly not answerable to the Congress party, which under the aegis of Rahul Gandhi has lost 5-0, 50 out of the 54 small and big elections in the last 9 years. So please, don't sit here and wax eloquent. Now, I will just say a couple of things. I'm glad you asked me what you did, because the fact is that the BJP has a report card which it is particularly proud of, and I say this with a lot of confidence, because be it the Terminal 2 of the Kempengowda International Airport, be it Phase 1 of the 119-kilometer Bengaluru-Mysore Highway, be it the permanent campus built at a cost of 850 crores, I'm talking of IIT Dharwad, be it the upcoming airport for which the DPR process has been completed, the Raichur Airport, be it renovation of the Bangalore-Mangaluru Highway, be it the fact that, in the last 2 years alone, we have given 32,000 crores, which was the sugarcane arrears, to the farmers of Mandya. And let me tell you, Prime Minister Modi is the first big leader to have visited Mandya in the last 41 years. What has Sonia Gandhi done? What has Rahul Gandhi done? We did not give a ticket to K. Ishwarappa because Santosh Patil made allegations, though they could never be proved. But the Congress has given a ticket from Kanakapura to D.K. Shivkumar, who's facing money laundering charges and charges of corruption to the tune of owning disproportionate assets of 700 crores and more. So for the Congress to sit here and give a bhashan on how great they are and how they are actually working on an anti-corruption agenda is like the pot calling the kettle black. And before ending, I will just say this.
Yeah.
Just 2 seconds. I will just end with what PM Modi said in the Lok Sabha.
50% of the time which you
Now
given
you
up.
please
That's
keep
what I
quiet. You gave a lecture.
I will call you
Zaka,
fair.
Can I finish?
Yeah,
Zaka, can I
finish quickly. Yeah.
Yes. I will just finish by quoting what Prime Minister Modi said on the floor of the Lok Sabha a couple of weeks back, because it sums up the Congress mood. The fact is, तुम्हारे पांव के नीचे जमीन नहीं है, तुम्हारे पांव के नीचे जमीन नहीं है, लेकिन कमाल तो ये है कि तुम्हें यकीन नहीं है. The ground from under your feet has completely vanished, and you sit here and actually throw a gauntlet at the BJP.
Adil, when you make the corruption allegation, fact is that nothing was proven against Ishwarappa. When you make the corruption allegation, also people are turning around and asking, but what about all those corruption allegations against the UPA when the UPA was in power? Is corruption a political weapon when the Congress uses it against the BJP? The sting has been taken out of it because the allegations from 2012 to 2014 are still very much fresh in people's memory.
Zaka, all the allegations which you and your friends made against the UPA government have been demolished. 2G has held to be a case of a policy decision. That 1.76 lakh crore rupees which you and your colleagues were tom-tomming from the rooftops has been held to be false. There is a judgment by a special CBI court. I don't want to go down that path because that doesn't serve either my cause or the
What
BJP's.
about National Herald
Again,
stand?
she's
Your
interrupting.
Rahul Gandhi
Again,
is
she's
out on
interrupting.
Ma'am,
Now you will not
no,
talk about
please
intervene,
don't
huh?
interrupt.
This
Please
is
don't
there.
interrupt.
This is
Please don't
there.
interrupt.
Sonia
No,
Gandhi is out on
please
this.
don't interrupt. No, not fair, not fair. Adil, make your point and then I'm closing after that. Yeah.
The fact of the matter today, Zaka, is that there is a 40% commission sarkar in Karnataka. It is arguably the most corrupt state government in the history of this country. The Prime Minister doesn't have a word to say on this. A gas cylinder used to cost 450 rupees. Today it costs 1150 rupees. You don't hear a whisper from the Prime Minister. Today unemployment is touching 20%. You don't hear a whisper from the Prime Minister. The real issues facing this country are being brushed under the carpet with the aid of the media and the Bharatiya Janata Party's disinformation campaign. The people of Karnataka are smart. Our voter is smart. They understand. They can separate the wheat from the chaff and they will give a resounding answer. And finally, to the Bharatiya Janata Party, this election is not about Mr. Modi. This election is about the aspirations of 6.5 crore residents and voters of Karnataka. Please come out of your I, me, my syndrome.
Okay.
It is not about narcissism.
Okay,
it is about
we got to wrap it up
delivering
at
on
that.
the promises of the voters.
The campaign drums have fallen silent. Now it's over to the people. It's the people of Karnataka, the 6.5 crore electorate, that has to decide who they want at the helm of affairs, politically speaking, for the next 5 years in their state. Polling day is going to be on the 10th. That's Wednesday, in a day from now, and we'll have live coverage starting 7 a.m. on Wednesday. And of course, the big day is counting, which is this coming Saturday, the 13th. And we'll have the best election team on TV right here on CNN News 18. So don't forget to tune in both on the 10th and on the 13th, 7 a.m. onwards. Thank you for tuning in.